Shalom and welcome to the Musaf Torah. This year is entitled Anger, Let It Subside. This week's Parsha is Matot, Perek Lamed Aleph, Pasuk Chalaf Aleph, talks about Moshe being angry at the Jewish people for taking captives in the war that they should not have done. And Rashi on the spot says 3 times we've seen the Torah Moshe was angry, and each time he made a mistake because of the anger. One in this week's parsha, he could not give over the laws of kasher and the kalim that they took from the Midianites because of a state of anger. When he spoke to Moshe, when he spoke to Aaron and his sons Yetz and Avihu died, and he thought that they acted improperly about how to do the avodah in the Mishkan. He did not think it through clearly, according to Rashi. And when he was angry at the Jewish people with the rock incident, he was angry and he hit the rock and acted improperly there as well. Now, if anger causes Moshe to act improperly, how much is that the case with us? Which is why the Rambam writes in Hilchot Deot, in the 2nd chapter, that all the other midot that we have, just about all the others except for arrogance, all the other midot, how we deal with the sexual pleasure, appetitive pleasure, relaxation, how we deal with our money, all of that, Rambam has a famous concept of Shil Hazav, the golden means, as he writes in the Parish Mishnayos, his commentary on the Mishnayot. And each one has to balance out, have a proper balance based on his level in life, how much to deal with the money and the repetitive, etc., and all the different desires. But when it comes to anger, Ram says this has to be removed. A person has to discipline his children, his students, show anger, but don't be in a state of anger at all. And the answer is, and the simple question is, why is that? And the answer is simple as well. When we are angry, we're in an irrational state. We do not think clearly. So it's not a question, well, I'll just be a little bit angry, just like have a little bit of food, just like have a little bit of sexual enjoyment. No. That's not a rational state, the anger, and therefore there's just no room for it whatsoever. And that's what the Rambam says, you need to remove it totally. So you'll say, what does that mean? How can I not have anger? I feel anger. I deny the anger? Cannot be. No, a certain situation occurs, something happens at work, boss says something to you, students say something to you, the children say something to you, the colleagues say something to you, do something to you, you feel anger, that's fine to feel the anger, just realize I am now in an irrational state. I need to take a little walk around the block, I need to go to my room, I need to go to sleep for a few minutes, I need to just stop the state now, not act on it, because I know my actions, my thoughts, my deeds, my speech will be based on the irrational state of anger, and that cannot be. So that's what the Rambam means. It's not saying if you have anger, you're evil. That's just a national emotional reaction that many of us have to different situations. The question is, how do we respond to that state of anger? It's not simple. It's a challenge. Chafetz Chaim, the story goes that he davened to Hashem to help him remove his anger. We could do that as well. But as long as we have that reaction of anger, we can understand it, we identify it, and we realize right now I need to calm down before I speak, before I do or say anything. May Hashem give siyata d'shmaya help to go ahead and deal with this challenging trait. Shalom.